retailer buys product from the manufacturer or wholesaler and sells it to the consumer. In case of the above example, the adhatiya or commission agent will sell the cotton to ginning mill. Retailers offer a variety of merchandise at a reasonable price to the consumers. The retailer helps the supplier reach its target audience, create demand through promotional activities, and give feedback to the manufacturer about the product. Thus, the retailers only offer such merchandise for sale that satisfies the demands of the consumers. They are a very important link between the producers and the consumers. Thus, all goods travel through a chain of markets before they reach us. The wholesale trader purchases in bulk from the manufacturer or agent and stocks them in a warehouse. The retailer buys from the wholesaler and sells various commodities to the consumer in small quantities through different kinds of retail outlets. Markets and inequality. On the one hand, markets create employment opportunities and indicate the country's progress and generate revenue. But on the other hand, they also promote inequality. A chain of markets links the producer to the consumer, but not everyone gains equally from all the buying and selling activities. There are some who make huge profits, while some earn barely enough to fulfill their day-to-day needs. Garment manufacturing factories. Garment manufacturing units purchase cloth in bulk and turn it into ready-made cloths like shirts, tops or trousers. They employ laborers on a temporary basis. The wages too are fixed, depending on the skill of the worker. The laborers have to work for long hours in inhospitable conditions. Women are usually paid less as they are engaged in activities like buttoning, thread cutting, ironing and packaging, which are low-paid jobs. Let us say a manufacturing unit specializing in making trousers employs 50 workers. The tailor who cuts the cloth and stitches gets rupees 4,000, while one who irons get rupees 2 per piece. Those who do buttoning, thread cutting and labeling get 2,000 rupees, while those who check each piece get rupees 1,500 and those who pack them get rupees 1,000. Thus, the manufacturer tries to maximize his profit by paying low wages and making the workers work for long hours. The manufacturer sells trousers for rupees 400 each to a big showroom. This price includes the cost of raw material, workers' wages and cost of running the office. For each piece, the showroom owner spends around rupees 350 on advertising and display, and maybe another rupees 150 includes storage and other costs. Thus, each trouser costs him about rupees 900, but he charges rupees 1600 for each trouser. The number of trousers he sells adds up to his profit. It is mostly the affluent and the influential who make maximum profit from the market. Whether it is the farmer, weaver or laborer, all are exploited by the rich and the powerful, as they are dependent on them for loan, raw material and employment opportunities. The best way to protect the interest of farmers and weavers is to establish cooperatives and ensuring that rules are strictly put into practice. These cooperatives can assure them loans at low rates of interest, essential expertise, and can even help in the marketing of their commodities. On the one hand, we have malls and big shopping complexes, while on the other hand, there are small shacks and weekly markets that earn just enough to sustain themselves. Similarly, not all buyers can afford to buy branded commodities from malls. A majority can pay only for low-priced and non-standardized commodities, which is due to the unequal distribution of resources. The banking system. A bank is an institution which directly or indirectly deals in financial transactions. It accepts deposits from customers and firms and uses it in lending activities by extending loans to businessmen and organizations to carry their business. The banking system is a very prominent part of our life. With many branches and facilities of banks and post offices having developed in our neighborhood, anyone can approach and open a bank account in any bank or post office. There are various types of accounts such as current account, savings account, and fixed account. An individual can open any account on the basis of his or her requirements. We get interest on the money we deposit in our bank account. In the modern world, even large sums of money can be transferred easily from any corner of the world, from one account to another. Monetary transactions can be made through bank drafts, checks, and online banking. We can also withdraw money in the blink of an eye from our accounts through ATMs, that is, automated teller machines. Banks also offer other services which can be utilized through ATMs, such as checking account balance and bank statements. The Reserve Bank of India controls and supervises the functioning of banks all across India. All banks work as per the instructions and regulations set by Reserve Bank of India. Banking has become a much easier task for people than what it was before, but along with the convenience, there are certain problems that each bank account with holder should be aware of. Fraudsters try to cheat people with attractive offers, or by pretending that the concerned person's wealth or asset is at risk, with the sole purpose of knowing the person's account number and PIN. People should be well informed and aware about such activities and should also